eventually.
And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about it in Cleveland, withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Boy, at the rim, an undersized guard, Kyrie Irving may be the best to ever do it.
Now the Mavericks moving it up. A three ball. It's Adebayo with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Lowry against Green. Here's Adebayo. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Love checked in for Martin, and it's Oladipo in for Tyler Hero. And Dallas with a change here, too. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Josh Green. And here's Lowry, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Puts it up from 12. Oladipo misses.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Irving way outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Christian Woods checked in for Reggie Bullock.
Christian Wood.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Boy, Kyle Lowry, you can't help but notice the frame, right? He is a bit undersized, and yet here is a guy who has been a consistent two-way force in the NBA, has truly had a remarkably consistent career.
Mavericks making a switch here. Hardy's checked in. Mavericks leading by 3. Here's Irving. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
From the high post. And it's Butler missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Up in time. No good on the last second attempt there. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Mavericks. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire...
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your...
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler out there with Kevin Love. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And now... Now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Christian Wood. And Doncic is subbed in for Hardy.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
The Heat trail by 8. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Robinson.
See, I like when Kevin Love goes to his high percentage game on the interior. He has the size, he has the touch.
And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
So it's the Mavericks now. 1:33 left in the first half of the game. Good on the bucket.
Kyrie
Irving's got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs.
I think we all understand how dangerous Kyrie Irving is in the mid-range game. Delivers one there.
In the corner, it's Robinson. Off the left rim and out.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Well, their pass it to Robinson. Now here is Lowry, guarded by Doncic. To halt the run and finished off by Robinson.
And there's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Irving, good.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Outside Robinson. The Heat get it back. And a new 14. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Adebayo.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Took him no time at all on that one. Irving's got 30 points.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Butler, no good.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Irving against Robinson. Irving looking over the floor. Good if it goes. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note.